They'll start on the ground with Wright. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Daniels. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Bobcat, check.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kayvon Thibodeaux just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here's Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
19 tight, not 60 average. 18, 5 years.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Here's second and 3. Here's Herbert. They finally get to him as he's taken down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
It's third down and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive and able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive.
Lion. Go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. On the RPO, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now it's Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
27 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Herbert. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. No score after one on EA Sports. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A give up the middle to right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19, 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it is caught. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Adonai Mitchell, 55 yards.
And the Panthers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Let's go, Cuddy.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Warriors 70. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down, Panthers.
Come 19. Come 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
19, 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Daniels. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. This is caught at the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Lane, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out there to grab it. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of depth.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
70, 19 light. Cut 19, Dragon 60.
The final shot before break. Daniels going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
5-yard loss.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 4th down, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Now a run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Trayvon Walker.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Panthers 14, Packers 6.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
70, hot 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's got it. Touchdown Panthers. Ladd McConkey. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
5-9, 21.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. A.J. Terrell, the one who shot in there to drop the QB. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Herbert. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
St. Brown. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of a cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it. And I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one. And how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, out to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 66 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they have the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They go play action. Daniels. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, count. Renee, set.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 66 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Packers 21.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Check.
Here's Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Gets around him. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here now, 3rd down.
Crowd right.
Herbert. And this will be incomplete. What, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. McPherson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Still on his feet. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. You hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set.
Herbert. And got his man complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert to throw. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. One last throw here for Herbert. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them.